Listen up, riders. If you think you know every motorcycle law in the book, you're in for a surprise. Today, we're counting down 20 hidden motorcycle regulations that almost never make headlines, but can change everything. From quirky state-specific mandates to overlooked federal guidelines, these are the unsung rules every biker in America should know. Stick around to ensure you're on the right side of the law wherever the road takes you. Ready? Let's roll! Number 20. Handlebar height restrictions. In many states, your handlebars can't be higher than your shoulders while seated. According to various DMV regulations, for instance, Texas Transportation Code 547.801, exceeding this height limit might lead to a ticket. Historically, ape-hanger handlebars became popular in the 1960s counterculture movement, symbolizing rebellion on the open road. Authorities soon argued these towering bars compromised control. While the impact on motorcycle design culture was huge, keep in mind that each state interprets shoulder height a bit differently, so measure carefully. Number 19. Reflective gear requirements. Several states, especially those with heavy rain or fog, strongly recommend or even mandate reflective tape or patches on a rider's gear, though the rules aren't always widely publicized. The American Motorcyclist Association, AMA, has noted that being visible can be a lifesaver. While you might not find a uniform federal statute on reflective gear, local laws, such as in parts of Washington and Oregon, sometimes apply to new riders. Reflective wear took off in the 1970s when safety advocates pushed for better visibility, shaping modern high-vis clothing trends. If you're enjoying this video so far, take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch these videos without subscribing. Thanks for your continued support. Number 18. Earplug laws. Some states restrict the use of earplugs while riding, classifying them under laws banning headphones or anything that blocks ambient traffic noise. See California Vehicle Code 27400. Earplugs specifically designed for motorcyclists, which filter harmful wind noise but still allow you to hear horns and sirens, are often exempt, but confusion remains. Historically, organizations like the Motorcycle Safety Foundation, MSF, highlighted hearing damage from wind noise as a genuine concern. This clash between hearing protection and situational awareness continues to spark debate, so check your state's position. Number 17. Eye protection mandates. Many states, from New York to North Carolina, demand some form of eye protection, whether you ride with a windshield or not. Eye protection laws gained traction in the 1960s alongside increased helmet use, as flying debris and bugs caused numerous rider injuries. According to the MSF, well-fitted goggles or a full-face visor drastically reduces accidents caused by sudden vision impairment. The cultural impact is evident in the classic image of a biker sporting wraparound shades. More than just style, they may be legally required. Number 16. Passenger footrest requirements. Taking a passenger for a spin? In most states, you're legally obligated to provide footrests and a separate seat for them. This rule is often buried in state statutes that can result in a fine if overlooked. See Florida Statutes 316.2095. It emerged in the 1970s when passenger safety received more national attention, partly due to the rise of motorcycle touring. Passenger comfort has become a hallmark of responsible riding culture, reflecting a shift toward greater overall road safety. Number 15. Lane splitting variations. Lane splitting, riding between lanes of slow or stopped traffic, is famously legal in California under certain conditions. California Vehicle Code 21658.1. Elsewhere, laws vary or remain silent. Utah and Montana allow a limited form called lane filtering. This practice dates back decades, with California's dense freeways shaping its acceptance. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, it can reduce rear-end collisions when done responsibly, but many states still view it as reckless. This patchwork of rules means you must do your homework before weaving through cars. Number 14. Daytime headlight usage. Federal regulations 49 CFR 571.108 require all new motorcycles sold in the US to have headlights wired for automatic on whenever the engine is running. Some older bikes, however, lack this feature. Most states also expect riders to keep their headlights on during daytime for visibility. This practice started in the 70s after the Hurt report showed that lights on reduced crash rates. It shifted motorcycle culture toward a see and be seen mentality, underscoring how such a small act can save lives. Number 13. Modulating headlights. Modulating headlights, which pulse in brightness, are legal under federal law FMVSS 108, but must follow strict guidelines on flash rate. They're designed to grab drivers' attention without veering into the territory of emergency vehicle signals. While widely used in Europe, they remain lesser known in the US. Some states may still misunderstand or misinterpret their legality, so riders sometimes get pulled over. Advocates say modulating headlights have significantly reduced look but failed to see collisions, echoing the ongoing push for rider visibility. Number 12. Yearly or biennial inspections. States like New York and Virginia enforce annual safety inspections for motorcycles, examining brakes, lights, tires, and more. Others, like Florida, have no routine inspection at all. While these checks can be a hassle, the NHTSA credits regular inspections with uncovering maintenance issues before they become life-threatening. This requirement stems from the broader road safety push in the 1970s, influencing how motorcycles are maintained. Many shops also see a boost in service visits, highlighting the economic tie-in to these regulations. Number 11. Noise restrictions and muffler laws. Exhaust noise limits vary, but they're often stricter than riders expect, measured in decibels. California leads with detailed law under the Vehicle Code 27150-27159. Historically, the biker image was tied to loud pipes. Loud pipes save lives was a common saying, but municipalities started cracking down due to noise pollution complaints. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, prolonged exposure above 80 decibels can damage hearing. Today, enforcement differs by region, so you might get away with a thunderous exhaust in one place and face a fine in another. Number 10. Custom build registration. Custom choppers or home-built bikes must meet specific federal and state guidelines to be street legal. According to the Department of Transportation, DOT, factors like frame construction, lighting, and emissions all come under scrutiny. Many states have special construction categories requiring unique vehicle identification numbers. This stems from a 1960s push to regulate kit bikes and chop shops. While these rules can feel cumbersome, they've shaped a robust subculture of legit custom builders, leading to safer, higher quality, unique rides on the road. Number 9. Turn signal regulations. Surprisingly, some older bikes are legally exempt from having electric turn signals if they were manufactured before a certain year, often the mid-1970s. Hand signals are still recognized across all 50 states, Uniform Vehicle Code. This quirk harkens back to a time when turn signals weren't standard on motorcycles. While many riders prefer the simplicity of classic bikes, the legal acceptance of hand signals might catch new riders off guard. Make sure to check your bike's age-based exceptions before hitting the road. Number 8. Protective footwear rules. Though not as widespread as helmet mandates, certain states and jurisdictions strongly recommend or require in training courses sturdy over-the-ankle boots. The MSF teaches that proper footwear reduces foot and ankle injuries. While there might not be a singular federal law commanding specific boots, many insurance policies insist on full protective gear to remain covered during accidents. The push for better gear grew in the early 80s, parallel to the shift toward more comprehensive rider education across America. Number 7. Cell phone and texting bans. Texting while riding is dangerous and widely prohibited, mirroring car-related texting bans, but some states also disallow talking on the phone via helmet speakers unless it's hands-free. The Governor's Highway Safety Association, GHSA, tracks these evolving rules. Once smartphones hit mainstream culture in the late 2000s, states scrambled to update traffic laws. For motorcyclists, distraction can be fatal. Maneuvering on two wheels demands full concentration. Whether it's a state ban or local ordinance, it's best to keep your devices stowed or voice activated. Number 6. Passenger age limits. A handful of states set a minimum age for motorcycle passengers. In Arkansas, for instance, a passenger must be at least 8 years old, Arkansas Code 27-20-118. This stems from concerns about children's ability to hold on safely and wear properly fitted gear. The cultural debate revolves around family riding traditions versus safety. Though not federally mandated, these age laws underscore how states aim to protect younger, more vulnerable passengers on the back seat. Number 5. Motorcycle-specific toll discounts. States like Florida and some parts of New York have experimented with reduced toll rates or discounts for motorcycles. This lesser-known perk is sometimes overshadowed by electronic toll collection systems, but it can save frequent riders significant money. These breaks trace back to the argument that motorcycles cause less wear on infrastructure and contribute less to congestion. While not universal, keep your eyes peeled for official announcements. The AMA occasionally updates riders on new or expiring toll incentives that might help your wallet. Number 4. Emissions testing for motorcycles. While cars face emissions tests in states with stricter air quality standards like California, motorcycles sometimes fly under the radar. However, a few regions do require them. California's Air Resources Board, CARB, sets rigorous emissions standards for new motorcycles, leading to catalytic converters and cleaner burning engines. Historically, motorcycles were deemed low overall polluters due to better fuel efficiency, but modern research found that older bikes can release higher concentrations of certain pollutants. If you ride an older model, be sure to check your local emissions rules. Number 3. Historical evolution of helmet laws. Helmet laws once blanketed the country after the federal government in 1967 used highway funding as leverage for states to adopt universal helmet requirements. By 1976, many states repealed or relaxed those laws, responding to claims of personal freedom. Today, 18 states have universal helmet laws, while others have partial or age-based requirements, data from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. The cultural impact has been huge. Bikers who remember the 60s and 70s saw helmet rules shift from near universal to a patchwork that persists today. Number 2. Mandatory insurance and coverage details. Virtually every state requires riders to carry minimum liability insurance, though amounts differ. States like New Hampshire let car drivers skip insurance if they meet certain financial criteria, yet still require coverage for motorcycles. This confusion often catches new riders off guard. After the 1980s rise in road accidents, insurance companies and state legislatures joined forces to push these mandates. Double-check your policy for guest passenger coverage, especially if you frequently ride with friends. That extra coverage can spare you massive financial headaches. Number 1. Headlight flashing laws at intersections. Flashing your headlight to signal you're proceeding can be deemed illegal in some places, as it may be confused with emergency signals. Yet in other states, flashing to warn oncoming traffic of hazards is loosely tolerated. This nuance traces back to older traffic codes written before modern headlight technology. The NHTSA acknowledges that a brief flash can prevent collisions, but local police might interpret the law differently. Familiarize yourself with local rules so a friendly warning doesn't get you an unwanted ticket. These hidden laws can make or break your riding experience. Nobody wants a costly fine, or worse, an avoidable accident. Knowledge is power, and staying informed is the easiest way to ride with confidence. If you learned something new or just love geeking out about all things two-wheeled, remember to hit that subscribe button and join our community of avid riders. Hope you found this video helpful. Ride safe out there, keep the rubber side down, and we'll see you on the road. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more insider tips and motorcycle must-knows.